Hey everybody, welcome back to my Dark Souls 3 guide series. Today we will be going over the area directly after the Firelink Shrine, which is known as the High Wall of Lothric. I will be going over every enemy and every item that I have found in the area since I came here. And without further ado, let's get started. As you can tell, the first thing we're going to do is make our way to this bonfire over here. From here, there's a path to the left and a path to the right. We're going to start by going to the right. Up here on this roof, there's going to be a crossbow man. I suggest killing him first. There's a couple of dogs down here, along with some praying enemies that won't aggro you. Kill the dogs off first, however you want to do it. I'm kind of practicing different fighting styles here on them, and then make your way left and down some stairs. There's going to be an axe enemy down here. The axe hits very hard, but it's fairly easy to dodge and he's easy to backstab. From here, go ahead and kill one more enemy, and our first item is going to be a soul of a deserted corpse. From here, you're going to see a locked gate. We're going to come back to this later. That's a shortcut, but for now we're going to head back up these stairs and head to the left. There's going to be an enemy wielding looks like a halberd type weapon. He's fairly easy to parry. As you can see, I get a nice parry off on him. Of course, then I get back up and I let him whack me in the face once. From here, we're going to head back up these stairs. We're going to head up these stairs here, and you're going to notice I focus down one of the praying enemies. There's a good reason for that. You're going to see a clip here for what happens when you do not focus him down. Next item up here is going to be a longbow and some standard arrows, a very valuable item to have there. And from here we're going to go ahead and make our way back to the first bonfire. That's basically everything on this side for the time being. I suggest resting at this bonfire. Go ahead and get your Estus flasks back, get your health back up. Now we're going to make our way down to the left. A lot of praying enemies here. They have a chance of dropping raw gems, and the enemies that fight have a chance to drop Titanite shards. I received a couple of them while I was here. Don't know if any of them were caught on camera, but I did receive a couple. Here, our next item is going to be another soul of a deserted corpse. We've kind of built up quite a few of these souls now. We're going to go ahead and start by killing this enemy, because he's going to come up the stairs, make our way up, kill off just anything you come across up here in this courtyard. The dragon is dead. It won't get up and attack you. I thought it would at first, but it doesn't. Go ahead and make your way up these stairs. There's an enemy around this corner who will try to stab you. This guy will get up and shoot fire bombs at you. And we'll find a pair of binoculars up here. Go ahead and make your way back down, and we're going to go around the back side of the dragon here. You can kind of climb up his back, although there's nothing up there. Drop down, and there's going to be an item right in here, and that is going to be a gold pine resin, 2 of them. Those apply a lightning buff to your weapon temporarily. At least they did in the older games. Haven't actually used them in Dark Souls 3. There's another item in here as well. That is 2 firebombs. Firebombs are pretty useful. You'll notice me using them a lot in this area. Kill this enemy here, and make your way down the ladder. There's going to be an item down here at the bottom of the ladder. It's going to be another soul of a deserted corpse. Make your way out. There's a guy with a shield and a spear. He's kind of irritating. I'm not used to fighting these guys in this game. They had a pretty predictable moveset before, but not in this one. As you can see, the dragon is already out on my game. I've already triggered it. Normally there won't be a dragon there, and when you run down the path, the dragon will fly in and blow fire everywhere. Once he starts blowing fire, just wait for a decent time to make your move and go. Once you get up here, go ahead and kill this sleeping enemy here. There's going to be a night type enemy. I'm going to fast forward to the fight that I actually killed him in, because he killed me twice. He can be parried, and if you can get the parry off, it'll do a lot of damage to him. But his attacks hit very hard and stagger you. There we go. See, I get a nice parry off on this. But even with the parry, I almost lose this fight, so be very careful. When he two-hands his sword, he can do a ton of damage. And there you see me kind of smacking his shield. I don't really know what I was doing there, because I was in panic mode. Chugging more Estus flask, and this should be just about over. There we go. Got that guy without too much of a problem. They have a chance to drop night gear. Leggings and sword is what I received so far. A couple of fire bombs up there. And then on a corpse we'll find another soul of a deserted corpse. Kill these enemies, and we're going to turn around and make our way into this building here. Be careful on your left. There's going to be an assassin type enemy that attempts to jump out at you. We also have another item here hanging out on a limb. Go ahead and walk slowly over there, be sure to balance, and you'll be rewarded with a few more fire bombs. Go ahead and make our way back, and we're going to turn left and go up the stairs where we will find our second bonfire. Definitely light this and rest so you can use it to travel. Here at the back of this tower, we're going to find a Titanite shard, another very valuable item. Now we'll go ahead and make our way back down, and instead of going back out or fighting the knight, we'll wait for him to move a little bit so we don't have to deal with him, kill the assassin, and make our way down the stairs. There's going to be 2 more assassin enemies down here. One of them is pretty easy to see, another one's hiding behind some boxes and managed to give me a quick stab there. Make your way down this ladder. There's going to be a large undead enemy wielding a halberd. These enemies aren't too tough, but they do quite a bit of damage if they hit you. I recommend trying to backstab them. Behind you, there's going to be a door. It's locked. I have not found the key to that specific door yet. Turn around and run through this room. There's going to be an enemy who's going to try to lob a firebomb at you. As you can see, he managed to get me pretty good. And you'll find some throwing knives in there as well. In the back room, you'll see a message. You may see a message here. Be wary of ambush. You're going to find a corpse with a mail breaker on it, and to the left, you're going to find another assassin-type enemy waiting to ambush you when you take that. Down these stairs, you're going to find a cell. There's a man sitting back there, and we will come back to that at a later time. There's a key to that cell, and he gives you sort of a quest to deliver an item to an NPC. For now, make your way back up, and we're going to go back out the only other door we haven't come to. You'll find another dead dragon, some undead praying, and you'll be ambushed by a couple more undead. From here, you're going to need to run. There's going to be another one of those transforming enemies. Target him out immediately. As you can see, it's harder to make him not transform. He was almost fully transformed when I reached him there, but run to him first, kill him, and then the other enemies won't even fight back. It's going to be another corpse hanging over the ledge here. It's a large soul of a deserted corpse. And around this corner, we're going to find one of these little crystal lizard monsters. It's going to give us a raw gem. That's the first one we've seen in the game so far, I believe. And you'll see me thinking this statue is an enemy for a second here. Make your way down the ladder at the end of this roof. Try not to get hit by the bolt like I did, and kill off these enemies here. And you'll be rewarded with some more fire bombs. There's a lot of fire bombs in this area, lots of souls of deserted corpses. Down here there's an ambush, and you're going to watch me almost get killed and make some pretty poor moves here. But I managed to barely survive, kind of panicked there. Now I'm out of Estus Flask. We're going to make our way back up, and we're going to go back the way we came, but instead of going up the ladder, we're going to go inside the building here. Go ahead and make a left at the first door, turn immediately, and there's going to be an enemy there. Crossbow guy up at the top of the stairs, and another enemy in here. Some more throwing knives on him, and a Titanite shard. Another enemy's going to jump the ledge and ambush you there. Turn back around, and you're going to see a knight enemy. Go ahead and let him wander a little bit. We're going to get one more item in here. Behind all these glass or vases, whatever they are, it's going to be a corpse. 2 undead hunter charms, which I believe prevent the use of the Estus Flask. It's a PvP item. This guy's a little bit tougher. At least I had some issues with him before. Don't try to parry him. He's pretty tough to parry. The best luck I had was just circling him until I could get around for a backstab. That's probably the best means of killing him. And there you go. Once you get the backstab off, you should be able to get a couple of free hits when he stands up, and that'll be the end of that. It's going to be an item to the left of him in this room, in the corner there. Another soul of a deserted corpse. We've picked up quite a few of those so far. Pretty decent amount of souls if we use them all. Keep going down this hallway and turn to the left. There's going to be an enemy. He's going to try to ambush you, but he attacks pretty slowly. Kill him. And at the back you can see the glow of another item in there. That is going to be a broadsword. The broadsword is fairly similar to the longsword. I haven't used it, so I don't know the exact moveset yet. I'm kind of happy with my longsword. Once we get down here, make your way to the right. It's going to be an enemy on the ground and a chest. Open that chest up, and you will be rewarded with a Silver Eagle Kite Shield. I'll give a demonstration of what that shield does in just a moment. Basically, instead of a parry for its L2 ability, it allows you to use your weapon's skill without being two-handed. So you're going to see here, I'm going to L2 it, and my weapon's going to go into skill mode, and I can use the skill power, whatever it's called, and then if I switch back to my normal shield, it's just a regular parry again. So it's definitely got its uses. I prefer the parry. I like to parry enemies, but some people may find the Silver Eagle Kite Shield to be very useful. Down here, there's going to be a lot of exploding barrels. Use them to your advantage. I do my best here, you'll see in just a moment, to kill these enemies using explosions, and we managed to get him. And we managed to get him as well, although I wasted a couple of firebombs. I probably could have saved them. Go ahead and backstab them if that doesn't work. They aren't too terribly tough. Going to find an enemy and an item under the stairs here. It's going to be another Titanite shard, a very, very useful item. And from there, we're going to make our way to the stairs down to the left. There's a dog at the bottom, so kill him before he reacts to you. And you're going to find a cell key, and that will open the cell with the man who is sitting down. I don't actually end up going back to him in this video. I forgot about it, but if you go back to him, he's going to give you a blue tearstone ring. Here we'll find an Estus shard, so we can upgrade the capacity of our Estus flask. And we're going to make our way out, and you're going to see a very large enemy. I kind of cheesed him out here. He's big and scary, and I hadn't been down there before, and I didn't really want to kind of fight him head on, at least not this time, so I tried to cheese him out. Yeah, you see it's kind of a long-winded fight here. I did take a little bit, but we do end up getting him with arrows and firebombs and stuff here. As soon as I can figure out how to smack him around. I did this once before and it worked out a lot easier. This time his he didn't move quite the way I wanted him to, but get a couple of quick hits off there. He'll get all mad and come chase you, come to this corner. Last time I did it, he was walking back and forth out of the corner, and I could get some hits off on him, but this time he just kind of sat there and wouldn't really move. I sat for a while, tried to lure him out with a firebomb, and he just kind of sat there. You can go down there and fight him if you prefer. He's fairly tough. I do end up fighting him head on in a little while, and I get pretty lucky with that fight. But anyway, I get impatient here and we head back, and we're going to go back around, and there's another way to target him. So we'll go back the way we came, back through all these rooms here. And instead of going up the ladder or down, we're going to go down here. See him over there. There's some black fire bombs right here, which are more powerful fire bombs. And we'll start go ahead and hitting him with some arrows. This again took a little while. He got kind of stuck underneath and didn't want to come out, but after a little while he starts walking back and forth just like he did before, and I was able to take him out without any problem. It's kind of a cheesy way to do it, maybe not the boldest or bravest thing to do, but hey, I didn't really want to take any risks here, just wanted to get him dead. Yeah, see, he sits here for a little while and doesn't do a whole lot. There we go. We'll go ahead and jump for joy real quick. And we'll go ahead and make our way down. You can go down the ladder that we went down before. I even killed all the enemies, but I decided to just jump off the roof because I'm impatient. Thankfully it doesn't kill me. I kind of worried about that for a second. There are quite a few good items down here. First of which is going to be an ember right there. Gonna make our way down and all the way to the end here. There's going to be an enemy. He gets up, he ambushes you. He kind of scared me. I thought he was going to kill me because I'm out of Estus and low on health, and we're going to find a rapier down there. Going to make our way to the other side of the centerpiece here, surrounded by corpses of knights, and we'll find another ember. And from there we're going to make our way out of this courtyard area, and we're going to go to the right. There's going to be a crossbow enemy there. I kill him with fire bombs here, although he recovers fast enough to stick me with an arrow. And there's going to be an enemy. If you try to attack the crossbow man, the enemy, the other guy gets up and tries to ambush you from behind, so keep that in mind. From here we're going to make our way up some stairs. Going to find another soul of a deserted corpse, in this case a large soul. You're going to see an item over there. I haven't figured out how to reach it. I tried to jump for it 5 or 6 times, and I basically just failed pretty hard. We're going to go back out, go up these stairs, and there's going to be an enemy wandering. I hit him with a firebomb to lure him. There's an ambush in here, a fairly large one, so you have to be careful. Make your way forward. Enemies will start climbing over the ledge and try to ambush you. I actually died that way the first time. I just kind of ran in and got swarmed. From here, you're going to see an elevator. I break these boxes, although there wasn't anything back there, and I didn't because I had checked them before, but for some reason decided to do it anyway. Go ahead and take this elevator up, and there's an item up at the top here. That item is going to be some more throwing knives. Once you open this gate is it's going to take us back out to that shortcut area that I told you about before. So there's going to be an axe guy over here. Go ahead and backstab him real quick, kill him. And basically from here, we're just going to make our way back up to the first bonfire. It's a little bit tough getting these enemies coming from the opposite direction, and they're a little harder to predict what they're going to do. I kind of ran back down thinking the dogs were going to follow me, ended up not, and they ended up kind of swarming me, and I took a few hits there, but all in the end, we made it back up to the bonfire. I didn't even really need to kill this guy, but decided to do it anyway, even let him plunk my shield a few times. From here, we're going to rest, and then I'm going to jump cut, and we're going to get back to where we need to go. Basically, all you got to do is make your way back to the area that you're going to see now. We're going to be back at this giant knight guy, and this you're going to see me fight him more or less legitimately. I didn't quite do it legitimately last time, but more or less legitimately here. He has a very long-range attack, and it didn't hit me, but it seems like it would do a ton of damage. And in addition, he has what appears to be a spell, looked almost like the Wrath of God from the originals. Thankfully, I managed to get the backstab off as he was casting it, because I'm kind of afraid that that would have killed me in one hit. It looked pretty devastating, but we were able to go ahead and kill him fairly simply there. Make our way around, checking the courtyard again, as though I forgot what was here. This time we're gonna go back to the right again, kill these enemies so they don't follow us. See, he gets up and tries to attack us. Now if you turn around, there's an item I missed to the left. Yet again, another Soul of a Deserted Corpse. How many of those have we found now? Like 10? There's going to be a couple of knights patrolling here. Taking them on one-on-one is best. Throw a firebomb to lure him over, or 3 or 4, whatever. I roll away from him for a while, hoping he runs out of stamina, but he does not. End up getting him with the backstab. And then there's one more knight in this immediate area right here, and he is going to drop some pretty interesting stuff for us, actually. Wait until he comes back. Kill him real quick, and we're going to be rewarded with a Lothric Knight Sword and another Ember. So that was a pretty good drop there. I haven't checked out the sword yet, so I don't know the stats on it, but it may very well be pretty good. Go ahead and make your way to the right here, get another crossbow man. There's a couple of enemies with shields and spears, one of which manages to tag me. And then down here, past that gate, is a boss. I haven't gone in there quite yet. Turn around there, make your way back up the stairs and to the right. There's nothing in here, but keep going back up and to the right again. Up these stairs, there's going to be one last knight enemy and an item there. Go ahead and kill him off real quick. Nice backstab to finish things off. And we will be rewarded with a Lucerne, which is kind of like a halberd pick type item. And that's going to do it, guys. That is all of the items and the weapons and the armor and the enemies that I have dealt with in the high wall of Lothric area of Dark Souls 3. I believe both of these rooms, this room and the room to the other end, contain bosses, and that is what you're going to see from me next. Coming up here in a day or two is going to be my boss guide for the High Wall of Lothric in Dark Souls 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked this video and would like to see more, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys have a really great day, and we'll see y'all in a couple of days. Bye-bye. Hey everyone. Thanks for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and would like to see more gaming content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for regular gaming and RPG content. Hope to see you next time!